Hello, today I'm going to show you a very cool strategy that I bet a lot of people have not ever seen. So this one involves Pat Fusty, and I'm going to be showcasing it on whatever this map is called. I think it's called like Haunted or something, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into it. So basically this strategy involves buffing up Pat Fusty, so his stun attack will basically be a cheap, discounted Bloon Crush. So because this strategy is based around support, it's mainly going to unfold in the late game. So for this early and mid game, we're going to do something standard that you've probably seen before, and because it synergizes so well with Pat Fusty, I'm going to choose to use Sun Avatar. There are a bunch of other towers that synergize well with Pat Fusty. Ninjas, especially Top Path Ninja, surrounded by some Shinobis. Tax Zone is also really good. If you're spicy, you can even do snipers and boats, but I'm going to be showing Sun Avatar. So, because it's a super monkey, and we can't really start with a super monkey, I'm just going to get a quick double shot, and then we can get into super monkey. I'm also going to greed a discount early on. If you're not comfortable with greeding a discount, don't do it. It's only going to lose you a little bit of money, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to get a super monkey. I'm going to have it in range of level 14. That doesn't necessarily mean it will be in range of level 3 or 4, but that's fine. So we just have to make sure we have a little sniper to get the leads on 28, and then I'm going to get the villages. I'm going to get 3 villages in here. You don't have to get 3 if your placements are super good. If you really have to abort on that, you can deal with 2 villages, it's fine, but mostly the discounts on Sun Avatar are super good, so if you can get all 3, especially if you're going to be getting 2 Sun Avatars. And then I am going to get drums on this before 40. I'm going to get a Alk buffed, I think it's 020 Super Monkey, and that will do really well. We'll get 420 because we're just buffing this one Super Monkey, and that will be good. So if you did not know, the range that towers are buffed with the level 14 is bigger than the level 3. So even though we're not getting the level 3 Pat Roar, that one will get level 14. But it's not super big, so keep that in mind. And note, for 42, we have to get camo. So I'm going to get another village here. I'm going to leave a little bit of space because there are a few ice monkeys that we have to get in between the range of the villages and the other towers on the side, so that's fine. On another map that's easier and has more space, these villages won't be as big of a concern. Also, you can notice that I'm getting range on the Sun Avatar, and that's because it's just better. You get way more pierce, the range is really good, you can do a lot more things with it, and for like ceramics that are about to leak, it's very easy just to buy an ice tower, a cryo cannon, or if you need a little bit more ceramic slow, you can get a Arctic wind or a snowstorm and have the snowstorm ability too, which is really good. So that's why I will always get the range. If you're doing multiple Sun Avatars, I guess you could do a 302 and a 320. That is a very valid option that I'm going to bring up at the end, but I'm starting out with a range one. It's going to be very fine, and we're going to save up for the Sun Avatar here, get it about 55, so there's quite a lot of leeway. Alright, so now we got the Sun Avatar, very easy. I have a lot of money to spend now, so let's spend it on some stuff we need. Let's get the Stronger Stimulant on Pat Fusty. That'll make his slap attack go faster, and he can stun things better. We're getting an Embrittlement for the Sun Avatar, we'll buff him up quite a bit. And I'm also getting a primary mentoring, because I'm going to have a lot of primary towers here, such as another cryo cannon. You can also use a balloon impact if you want something that's a bit better, and if you want to go even better than that for stunning, you can get an Arctic wind or snowstorm. And now going on here, we are on 82, so this save up works quite well. If you're so there's actually a few things you can go from here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the 2 overclocks, one for the Sun Avatar and one for Pat Fusty, and this is where the overclock comes in. You can overclock Pat Fusty, and he just stops the mobs from going through. Very easy. We're also going to get a mob glue, and then I'm going to get a few mob presses and then a sabo. What you could do from here is that you can spam quite a lot of mob presses, also first strike for 100, but you can spam quite a lot of mob presses and push a lot of things back, or you can get another Sun Avatar, depending what you have room for. Both work very well, but I'm going to do neither and end with $40,000 just to show that it works very well. So for the abilities, you can constantly use the overclocks when they run out on the Sun Avatar and Pet Fusty, and they'll just keep going. For the level 10 ability, you don't really want to use it. You can use it on 97, but other than that, don't use it because it stops Pat Fusty from doing a slap. For the first strike ability, you're going to want to not use it on 99 because you need it for 100, but you can use it to take out ZMGs whenever else. For the Sabo, we're going to use it on DDTs, and also we can use it at the start of 98, 96, 94 is fine. Just make it sure you have it up for 99 and 95. And then for level 3, we're going to just get that ability buff the Sun Avatar up whenever we need to do an extra burst of damage or there's lots of stuff on the screen. Other than that, it's fine, and you're going to have a lot of money left over, so you can either go into a lot of mob presses. You could do Super Brittle, although I'm going to do a video on that later, or you can get another Sun Avatar. All of those are very good options, and they'll work out pretty well. Also, for the maps that this works on, there's quite a lot of maps, and you can go pretty difficult. Pretty much all of the advanced maps it will work up to, and some of the expert maps too. You could very easily use this on something like Workshop, X Factor, if you put a bit more thought into the strategy, and that is that. As stated before, we can use the level 10 ability on 97, and then we aren't going to use it anywhere else. For 98, I did a bit of a goof up, and I needed to buy a few more mob presses, so I came back and I did that. If you're doing mob press spam, you're going to get like 10 of them, so this isn't really much compared to that. But I used level 3 at a good time, and this cleans up 98 just fine. Look at that. So then, round 99, use Sabo, and round 100 will be a first strike. You can time it and delete the whole thing, and that is how you do Pat Fusty overclock. The support is really good with him, and it allows a Sun Avatar to do a lot of damage. So it's a pretty cool strategy. You should try it out, and goodbye.